do this cash stuffing today because even though I have been cash stuffing, I just have not done anything really on camera except for the last 2 videos that I've put on YouTube. But that was just, you know, with the music over the top of it and no talking at all. So I'm glad that, you know, I've set myself up to do it properly this time. And yeah, it's going to be great. It'll be different. Back to normal, hopefully. So we're cash stuffing 1,300 and that is made up of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 100s. And let me just grab the calculator out actually. Just in case. So 600, 57, 58, 50, 900. So that's plus 300, 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 80, 300, plus 300, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 85, 95, 100 plus 100 equals 1,300 is there. Starting with this one. So we're starting with this one, and this is the pretty much our family binder. So we'll be using the old 20s actually. So in this one, Yvonne is getting 20 and he now has 60. Alina is also getting 20 and she would also have 60. Exactly the same. Yep. So there's 60. Azalea as well is getting 20. She still has 40 in hers. That's 60. And those are my kids' ones. Bronx is getting 20 also. And these two are not getting. So that's it for that binder. And that cars binder. So mine are 50. Right, sweet. I think I will do 50 for that one. Let me get that off. There is that. So we had added 50 in this one, and we now have 51, 52, 50, 70 in minor. I had to do voiceover because my daughter was screaming in the actual video, and so yeah, that's minor done. Major is getting a tenner in this one. And tires was getting a 20, and I'm just gonna double check here that I actually paid it back, which I did, thank goodness.
double checking that it is 60. So overall, tyres now has $80 in it. Just colour off 2 more. Putting that back. And the next one is registration, which is getting a tenner. And I have been dipping into this every time I do start it, so I need to be more responsible with, you know, keeping the money in there and just for registration purposes only. So there's 10 coloured off and just a 10 put in, and that is it for the cars binder. Next up we have the school binder, which is just for pretty much the little things, school uniforms. Everything has been paid for the year to do with uniform, shoes, stationery, and we're just going to be putting in just in case they do need extra uniform, shoes, stationery, or photos as well for the end of the year. So uniforms actually wasn't getting the tenner, and you'll see once I get to the shoes envelope that I realise, and just here. So I took the 10 out and I ended up putting it into the tray, so that's where the extra 10 actually was meant to go, was back into that. And I've only stuck $10 into shoes, and it was meant to be 20. And once the end of the video is when I actually go back and redo this whole messy situation. So yeah. So $10 went into shoes, should have been 20. Stationery is getting a 5, just so we can top up during the year. Photos got a 10, and it had 20 in there and 5s. So now in photos should be $30. Next is class Christmas, and that one was also getting a 10. And teacher's gift was also getting a 10. And that's it for the school binder. Next binder is the medical binder. Emergency, first up, is getting a 50. Sight was getting 20. Hearing was getting 20 also. Dental was getting 50, and it already has 50. So altogether should be 100. Health insurance is next. Which is getting 20. Mind my hand gestures. Getting used to paying a health insurance before we actually do start paying for it. So yeah, that's just pretty much what I'm saying there. Pet insurance is also getting 20, and our dog actually has a couple things wrong with him. He just had a surgery for a mass on his leg, and we needed to save up for his eye, and since it's a previous injury and things like that, won't be covered under pet insurance. So that's just to help us when that's all fixed up. Next up is celebrations, and honestly I have all black binders, and every single one of them just has a different color or different name on it. So first up is birthdays, and it is my partner's birthday next month, so that's what the 50 is already in there for. So we're adding another 50 into that, making it 100. Next one is New Year's, and I am going to be doing the 52 weeks challenge for New Year's, as it falls under New Year's plus our anniversary all in one. But we also save separately for anniversary in case we wanted to do something separate without kids. So yeah, and we'll be adding $100 into the 52 weeks, which will consist of a 35, 35 and a 30. Yeah, so that's what will be coloured in now. So in 52 weeks we have 120. And next is anniversary, which is getting $20. And nothing for the wedding fund, just fortnight. Now we are moving on to our savings challenges, and first up is our 750. It used to be the summer savings, but we have completed that one. And I also did take $25 out of my 100 envelope challenge to finish that off. So we are going to be starting fresh on this one. So in the 750 challenge, we'll be using this color, and it will be getting a 20. So for Grinchmas, I am adding $20, but later on in the video you will see that I have $20 left over. So I had actually got out $20 in cash, and I had already sent $20 in online to that account. So that is what I'm talking about here, that I've sent it via online. So clothes is up next. I am covering my card details there, but I am adding $100 into this one. I do switch the new one for 2 old ones, so it's, yeah, don't ask me. But then I try and find something to put over my card. So I figure it out in a couple of seconds, and I find my airport case. So $100 is going into there, and money's already in there. Let me just start this so I can do a little transition. So clients now has 200 saved up, which has a maximum of 300 for that challenge. Next one is staycation, which is getting $50, and it is one of those tags next to the one already colored in. And that is 50. There is already 50 in there, so we have $100 in staycation so far. Don't mind me struggling with that 50. It was annoying me because the corner was actually folded. But yeah, that's my attempt of trying to straighten it out. So keep it straight so it stays straight in the envelope. Next is camping. And that one is actually getting $100. So far, it has 200 in it. And I kind of confused myself a little bit because there was only one more 50 left. And yeah, that, you'll see why. And then, as you can see, we have finally come to the end of that one. So we have altogether 300 in camping. Me double checking my mathing was right, and our mathing was mathing, guys. So we've finally come to this beautiful envelope here, the home envelope, but we are starting the 5050 challenge by Cash, and I have literally had this challenge for 2 years, and I have never been able to start it because of, you know, debt and everything that I still had, and I wasn't able to keep at it. So we have finally come to an era where we are starting this and we are going to finish it. So this is the start of the 5050 challenge, and yeah, I'm so excited to start this, and I cannot wait. We're also using the yellow marker because it's giving Carracash kind of vibes. And yeah, so this one is 385 each icon. And then there is a bonus icon down the bottom for $45. Now this one is just me showing y'all the money bags and the bonus. So that's $385. It's going to start us off fresh of this new challenge. And that's it for the challenge binder. Now we are onto the 100 envelope challenge by Budget Down Under, my girl Lay. And I'm just showcasing that I took out money and uncolored it. And now I'm recoloring in 35. So that's what we'll be stuffing into this today, and that is envelope number 11. And you'll also see me take it back out. Look, I'm flipping it around because it wasn't straight, and I just couldn't have that. And I also hope everyone had a safe Christmas and also a really happy New Year. So cheers to 2024. Okay, so I had the $20 for Christmas. Also the $10 that was meant to go back into the shoes envelope. And also there was another $5 that's off camera. So we'll get to that in a second. The extra $5, I am just going to be putting it into the 100 envelope challenge. I'm not going to bother going and putting it back into the bank just because I have 4 kids, and it's not the easiest thing to do when you have 4. So yeah, this is me putting $5 in and then coloring off number 12. So that's it for the 100 envelopes challenge, finally. So thank you for watching. Sorry about the whole messy video, but it is what it is. Bye.